Car Chronicle here. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Welcome to It's All About You and Me. So, I want to share with you. I know a lot of you probably are not familiar with clinical trials. I've been doing clinical trials for 16 years. And because I donated my body to science, that's one of the reasons why I stay so healthy. Because when they get my body, so I'm about to get out. When they get my body, I want them to say, wow, her organs are intact. She took really good care of herself. That's what I want. So, I have a screening in Minnesota. I'm not going to tell you how much it is, but for me to go that far, it's decent, okay? When I say decent, I mean decent. So they're looking for post menopausal women, and I think the Rainbow Shop may have what I want. Oh, I found a parking space. And it's actually, some clinical trials you have to stay. You have to stay for a week or 2 or 3. I've done 5 weeks at a study. Some studies 30 days. But trust me, you make a lot of money. So anyway, postmenopausal women, and I leave on Thursday, come back on Monday, and of course I have to do a screening. Screening consists of blood work and whatever their levels that they're looking for, like your A1C, your creatinine, your EGFR, your blood pressure, of course, your cholesterol, LDL, HDL, your blood, white blood cells, red blood cells. What else did they really look for? Oh, your glucose. Those are really important. And I'll break all that stuff down, later on. But for the most part, those numbers really have to be intact. Like, perfect. So, their levels may be, we'll give you a couple, 3 points up or 3 points back. And usually I have perfect numbers. When I say perfect, I mean the numbers that they're looking for to make sure that you're really healthy. Because the whole idea of being a healthy volunteer, when they test the drug, they rather test it first time in humans in a healthy person, because if the levels change, you could see it immediately. And I'll go into deeper what a clinical trial really consists of, but because of my age, there aren't a lot. But a lot of companies like California and out in the Midwest, they still do my age. So it's an investment, the airfare, the hotel. Sometimes they reimburse you. This one here reimburses you $500 for transportation, just like a one time. So on top of what they're going to pay you for the study. So I really don't know the details, because they said, they're not going to tell you until you come. So I'm like, okay. I'm going to call back tomorrow and see if I could talk to someone else to see if they have more answers. So, but for the most part, I'm not 100% sure what the drug is, but they rather have women that can't have babies. So that's it. And then throughout the next 2 months, They have remote visits, and I have to go back twice. Now, that's pretty rare. That hasn't happened. But I think COVID changed a lot of things, and I think it's a good thing because I can do it. I can't keep going. It wouldn't be worth my money. I'm sorry, it wouldn't be worth my time or the money, spending all of that to go back and forth. The airfare's $500 something dollars. The hotel is $200 something dollars. $700 14 times. It'll almost be the whole trip for a person out of state. Now, if you're in state, then of course it wouldn't be anything for you. So, I'm going to do it. And if you want to know more about clinical trials, please contact me because I'm telling you, for 16 years, there were times when I did that only. And I made decent money, annually. And you do a 1040. You have to file your own income tax. They don't take anything out. They give you straight money. So now what they're doing, they're putting it on a card. So sometimes some companies you can, move the money around. Other companies you can't. You have to use the card or pay a fee to get it out. So that's what you can do. So, but in any event, clinical trials is a good way if you're healthy. You got to be healthy. You can make that money. Like under 55, and you healthy, baby. I'm sorry, I came out of the frame. So please, especially if you're not really working or you don't have a steady job, you can do it. You could even have a remote job and do it because, you don't have to go to work. Some of the places, Austin, Texas, Cleveland, Ohio, or Cincinnati, I forget. You have San Antonio. You have Connecticut, Pfizer. You have Baltimore. You have Florida, Dayton. You have, New York and New Jersey. You have Chicago. You have Lincoln, Nebraska. And now Dilworth, Minnesota. So I'm looking for some mittens because I looked it up because it was 1 degree. I saw 1 degree. I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know if I've ever been in 1 degree. I've been in some cold weather. As you can see, I wear fur all the time in the winter. And my coat is open because it's so warm. And so those are some of the places where I've gone. And what was I talking about? Mittens. Yeah, so I'm looking for some mittens because I got hats. I just don't want. I'm not really going to be out that long, but I'd rather have the mittens because I looked it up and it said get some mittens and that type of temperature. You got to wear a hat. Got to wear, your neck covered. Well, look, today it was the same temperature that it is here. 1 hour difference. So anyway, and I'll tell you how I prepare myself. I fast a lot, but I'm going to get back to you.